blue corner, weighing in at way too many lemon cakes, it's MikeRo Munch!
I'm okay. I'm okay.
I'll let you decide if that was scripted or not. Ow. Hello everyone, welcome to the FM20 Leeds Save. I hope that you are well and safe and you know how to win away from home, because I don't. Seriously, since the last time we met, you can see it here. 3 wins at home, 2 defeats away. Granted, one of them was against Spurs, but one against Brighton, that's just not good enough. At least we beat Arsenal at home 2-0 in a very comfortable win. And then we beat Fulham and Aston Villa as well. But today is all about the Europa League. Unfortunately, we've been drawn at home, which makes me feel very good. And we are drawn against a team I am quite fond of. And if I need to go undercover, we all know I have this. It's not like the Bielsa Spygate, okay? It's fine if I dress up and go in there. I'm pretty sure. Is it against the rules? Probably. And then after that, we have an away game to the London Stadium to take on West Ham in the Premier League, in which we sit 10th. But we are only 2 points off of Chelsea, who are currently in 7th. Fulham, somehow, are in 6th. So the Europa League spots for next year are still very much up for grabs. It is anyone's guess. But the fact that we are currently on -3 in terms of goal difference will tell you everything that you need to know in terms of how we've been playing this year. It's not good enough. We score loads of goals, and we concede lots of goals. We are entertainment value, of that there is no doubt. But we're kicking off with our game against Porto today. Unfortunately, this is not a two-legged affair. In fact, I think it's due to the World Cup. This is now literally just one leg and one leg alone. This is where the beauty of finishing top in your group comes in handy. And I've made a few little tweaks in the way that we play, which has sort of helped me kind of shut out goals a little bit more in recent games, and that is the 2 fullbacks. Davis and Nyambe both now playing as wingbacks, but on defence. So they are primarily there to go back and defend. I could set the inverted wingers in Roberts and Durame to support, but then I just feel that we're losing too much going forward. At the end of the day, we still score a lot of goals. Kaglar, Soyuncu and Godfrey seem to have struck up a relatively decent partnership, so I'm hoping that that can continue. Let's just hope for the best, honestly. So the lineup today is Graith in goal, Davis, Kaglar, Soyuncu, Godfrey, Nyambe. James Milner's coming in at the deep line playmaker role for a little bit of kind of veteran talent and a little bit of experience. He's been there, he's won European competitions, as we all know. And Calvin Phillips, who's been our player of the season, is in there next to him. Then you've got Durame on the left, who's not in very good form, but he always turns up on camera. Chris Arntz in the middle, Roberts on the right, and Kutrin is leading the line at the moment. This is probably now our best chance of getting into the Champions League. Actually, scratch that. This is our only chance of getting into the Champions League for next year. Whether we think it's actually going to work or not, I have no idea. They've got one player we need to watch out for, and that man is Osni. And Osni is very good. Like, very good. I'm going to certainly say, Tim, I want you to pick up from where you did last time. You can tell I'm prioritising the Europa League now. We're not going to get relegated in the league, that much is for sure. But my eggs are firmly now in the Europa League basket. If I'm to win my first trophy here at Leeds, other than obviously the Championship title, it's going to have to be this one. I do feel that we have a slight chance, though, because on our day, we can beat anybody. Literally anybody. I don't fear any of the Premier League teams in this because I know that we can beat them. I know we can turn over anybody at Ellen Road. I'm just hoping against hope that that continues and that we can just bring that into form today. But this is a difficult game against Porto. They got a lot more European pedigree than we do, and Durame already testing the hands of Hugo Lloris, who's in goal. Interesting. As Leif Davis travels forward with the ball, JWP tackles him there. Obviously, we'll have got run against each other in England at some point or another. Kaglar, great ball into Calvin Phillips. Calvin Phillips hits it. It's gone just wide. Good effort from Calvin. Unlucky. It's hard to say really where it's gone wrong this year. I think bringing Soyuncu is a good one, but I think the fullbacks have been a bit of a problem, and it is definitely an area that I'm going to target in the summer because we need to fix it, and we're just hitting way too many shots off target at the moment. But it's just hard for me to sit here and look at this team and think it's just not very good. We are very good. I look at this team and I think all over the pitch, we are very good. So where is it going wrong? And it can only be the fullbacks. It can only be the fullbacks. We've got a lot of space. They're sitting off a lot here, Porto, and there's going to be so much room for us if we get this right there. Obviously here to play on the counter. Calvin Phillips, great ball over the back. Darame! Ah! Darame! Darame! Of course it had to be Mohamed Darame. 18th goal of the season. Love him. Hasn't done a damn thing off camera. He comes on today, takes a great touch. Good save by Hugo Lloris, but not enough. Plays it underneath him. Bang! You cannot stop Mo Darame. He's so good. He's so good. As a heads up, I put this in my Discord the other day, but I thought it's a good time to do it over the video. I'm sorry if there's been a sort of like lack of videos recently for those of you that are watching all the series at the moment. Obviously, we've got this, we've got the stream save, we've got TYC, which is like the mainstay of the channel. And at the moment, basically, I am now officially back at work. And because I'm back at work, I'm working longer hours. I've got a lot more kind of like responsibility, this, that, and the other. So it's hard for me to come back and do streams and get all the videos out in time. So at the moment, I'm kind of restricted to one video a day. I'm really sorry. I know that we kind of all expect a little bit more, and I want to do more, trust me. But at the moment, I just don't have the capability to do it. I'm going to try and stockpile at the weekend and record loads, and if I do that, then I might be able to get out my normal 2 week. But then obviously, it inflicts on my streaming time at the weekend, and it's just all a bit ugh at the moment. Do you know what I mean? Right, 1-0 to Leeds. It's going quite well. I'm going to passionately say I'm happy with your performance so far. Keep it up, lads. We've been all over Porto. They haven't really done anything in this game, and the Magic Man's the one that's unlocked them. Now, I'd say the biggest flop this season's been, it has to be Talisman Magno. I genuinely thought we were getting in a proper quality midfielder, because I've seen him in other saves develop into an absolute world beater, but in this save, it's just not happened yet. I'm hoping maybe that if I give him a bit more game time in the league and in the Europa League, he'll get a bit better, but at the moment it's just not happening. As Calvin Phillips makes it 2-0, and we're going to get to rest up a few players, because I'd like to think that that is game over. I'm taking off Darame, I'm bringing on Talisman Magno, I'm bringing off Mikel Quissance, and on comes Ross Barkley. That's right, I think we've got the game won. It's lovely here from James Milner as well, plays it into Phillips, and then Quissance, the lovely little triangle. Phillips takes one touch and absolutely bends it around Hugo Lloris. I don't want to say it's unsavable, because it looks like he probably could have got there, but it's a damn good effort. Gutting 2-0 result. Apparently they're going more attacking. I'm going to go a bit more positive. Step off the gas a little bit. We've done what we came to do. We've got a 2-0 win. Well, it looks like it anyway. Looks like they're going more attacking, so I've gone positive just to step off it a little bit and try and hopefully give some of the players a little bit of a rest up before the weekend against West Ham, where that is a big game as well. Let's not forget. That's a huge game in the context of where I want to be. I still want to finish in the top half, preferably in the Europa League places, in case this all goes completely tits up, basically, lack of a better phrase. So I need to make sure that I've got my best team available, which is why I'm taking on Calvin Phillips and I'm bringing on Seb Vasilidis just for the end of the game. Gotta say, I feel like it's been a bit of a masterstroke keeping James Milner in today. He's absolutely orchestrated everything from that deep line playmaker role. He's not needed to move around too much. That pass is incredible. Patrick Roberts, it's 3-0. We've taken Porto to the absolute cleaners. Milner's got 2 assists. Mwah, beautiful. And Patrick Roberts has been threatening to score all day. It's because this one wasn't from 40 yards out that this has probably gone in. I mean, Milner here, the vision to pick him out. He gets in behind his man, Roberts, and you just think, why can we only do this at home? Why can't we do it away? Dominate the ball. Get in the opposition's face. Move it about a bit. I don't understand why it's so hard for us to do that away from home. I just don't get it. This is the kind of result that makes me a little bit more confident in our ability in Europe. Literally, form in Europe this year, doesn't matter who it's been, the only team we've lost to is Atletico Madrid, and that was 1-0 away. Other than that, we've beaten absolutely everyone. Tottenham are apparently in bid for a move for Quissance. No chance, unless you pay me £72 million. So, West Ham are 12th, and that is now where my attention firmly turns to. I need a win. I need a win. Just to stop the rot away from home, we need a win desperately. I've got this cautious 4-3-3 formation that I'm tempted to try, but I look at games like that and I think, why not just go for that? How difficult must it be to be able to do that? I don't understand. I suppose with that Europa League win, we're now into the quarter-final. I didn't realise it was that. I thought there was another round before we got to the quarters. This is interesting. We're going to have that draw today as well. Exciting. We've got a good record against West Ham as well. We've won 4 out of the 5 games that we played with them or against them in this series. And I have to say, because that was pretty much as complete performance as you're going to get, I'm going to stick with the same team, same mentality. It's not hard. Just go out there, do what we did. Just do exactly what we did before. They're playing a diamond. Get it down the wings. We can beat them if we get it down the wings, get the ball wide. And you know what? I'm going to get on that straight away. Forget playing through the middle. Get it wide. Get it wide. Really wide. Ideally, I'd love to keep a clean sheet in this game, if physically possible, but it's something that we've not done very often this year. Since Soyunchu's come in, I won't lie, we have been a lot more solid at the back. We've looked better, but I don't think that one man can make that much of a difference to a team. Although, see Virgil van Dijk in real life. Kuchrin was never going to get to that. Not a great ball in. That's bad. Well done, Gray, for reading that there. Kaglar, I was talking about how he makes a difference to the team. Not like that. Patrick Roberts up against his man here. He's got, go on, roast him. Go on, Pat. He has. He's cut inside. Roberts. Tease it. Calvin Phillips for another goal. Phillips! Oh, it's gone just... Oh, unlucky. Better. Much better. That was good. We got the ball wide, isolated him up against the fullbacks, and from there, we spring the counter. That's where we are going to get the joy. We've got to get it down the wing. We've been the better team again here, and Trotter's being worked in that West Ham goal. Another highlight. Davis into Milner. Milner, good ball back to Calvin Phillips. They're making a good little midfield pivot, those two. As Milner, with all his experience, lovely ball out to Niambe. Is he going to hit it? No, tease it. Kuchrin, he's missed. Kuchrin, get in, Leonardo. Leonardo Kuchrin scores again. He's in a lead shirt. It doesn't. Oh, so many references. For those that don't know, it's the best theme song ever from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the original 1990s and 1980s cartoon. Not this usual TMNT nonsense. So far, so good. We've kind of come in and done the job. Now we just need to make sure that we stay as rock solid at the back as we have been. A bit annoyed there because Jared Bowen definitely lost that ball, but apparently not. Davis, great interception. Now, counter. Davis, not really countering. Soyuncu trying to find Durame. Get it in over the top, mate. You've got to get him in round the back. That's where Durame is absolutely unbelievable with the 18 pace and 18 acceleration. Kuchrin, he's robbed his man. Kuchrin's in on goal. Go on, Leonardo. Oh my god, he's hit it so wide. How much are we going to regret that miss? Hopefully not a lot. I'm pleased how things are going. Keep it up. I'm going to take off Milner because he's quite tired. And I'm going to bring on Seb. Seb's going to go and play in the box-to-box. And Calvin Phillips is going to drop into the deep line playmaker role. I like the fact that I have my two team leaders right in the middle of the park, orchestrating everything in Milner and in Calvin Phillips. And when I take one of them off, I still have that leader sat there in the middle. Jordan Henderson, by the way, is on the transfer list, so bear that in mind. I'm going to go from attacking to positive. I don't mind stepping off of it a little bit. Let's be a little less gung-ho, a little less haphazard, as Durame does well here. Keeps the ball, plays it back to Phillips. Quissant on the ball. Hits it long. That's a decent ball. Patrick Roberts into Leonardo Kuchrin. He's got his second goal of the game. And have we found another top goal scorer in young Leonardo Kuchrin? It's his 10th goal of the season in his debut year. That is not bad. Not bad at all. And he's doing it here under the lights of the London Stadium. I'm assuming it's lights because it looks dark as anything out there. You can see here, we're in the top 9. There we are, we're in 9th. And we're 1 point away from guaranteed safety, which makes me feel a lot better. As long as every game from now to the end of the season is at home, we're going to be fine. We're entering the last 5 minutes, and I have to say, in terms of performance today, this episode has been pretty much as good as it gets. We've been rock solid at the back. Pretty good going forward, scintillating in the first game. A little bit more clinical in this one. We've done well with Kuchrin. I didn't need Leif Davis getting injured, if I'm honest. Not really. That makes it 3 wins on the bounce, all of them with clean sheets. And you can't be too unhappy with that. And obviously, before we go, we are definitely going to have the Europa League quarter-final and semi-final draw. I have no idea who's still in the draw, so this is going to be very exciting. So here we are. Who are still... Rangers are still left. Ooh, who's manager of Rangers now? Rangers don't have a manager. Right, so we've got Atletico Madrid, St Etienne, Chelsea, Fiorentina, Schalke, Valencia and Rangers. There's not many teams I fear there, I'm not going to lie. I love the second leg at Ellen Road. Chelsea, not us. Chelsea gets St Etienne. Leeds. Rangers v Fiorentina, that's not good. So we've got Schalke, Valencia or Atletico Madrid. I'd prefer Schalke if I'm honest. Leeds. Schalke. Okay, and Atletico Madrid v Valencia. That's a big one. That's a big one. How are Schalke getting on in the German league? They're 5th. Right, okay. Right, okay. Schalke's not bad. And who would we play in the semi-final then, just in case? It'd be us and Schalke against Valencia or Atletico Madrid. Well, we've beaten Atletico before, 3-0. Actually, on aggregate, we won that 3-1. So very, very interesting indeed. Well, it's becoming very interesting now, isn't it? And we have to say, we're going to have both quarter-final legs of the Schalke one, aren't we? So we're going to come back for the away game against Newcastle, and then the home game against Schalke, and obviously after that we'll follow up with probably Leicester and Schalke as well. A lot of games to get through. Look at the end of that season there. Liverpool, City and United, all 3 of them back to back. It's just awful. Why do I always play City and United back to back? Always, without fail. Having said that, we've got quite a good record against the 2 Manchester clubs, so hopefully we'll do alright there. Anyway, that's looking way too far forward. This is all I care about right now. Thank you so much for watching the episode. I hope that you have enjoyed it. Of course, if you have, please do drop a like on the video, share and subscribe, and make sure that you stick around for the rest of the lead save, for TYC, for everything on the channel. Thank you so much for all your support. Thank you for watching, and until I see you in the next episode of my lead save, or any of the other saves, stay cool. Europa League champions? I think so.